Good evening, good evening. Goosey, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? I'm good, man. Doing well. Back from vacation, bro. Back. Hard to be bad. Tommy, what's up, man? Nice name. Nice new name. And I changed to some new earbuds, just same cables, same configuration, new setup. Man, these have like a deep bass to them. I'm gonna have to get used to it. Make my ear sound makes everything sound booming. Try to make sure I remember how to do all this stuff, y'all. Been using the buddy build? Hell yeah, man. Let's see here. Okay, making sure I got all this stuff going. I was playing around with a couple of different builds earlier. I was actually trying to build out my Hunter a little bit earlier, just because I think Hunter is going to be really, really strong next season. Surprising no one if you've been paying attention. So trying to get Unoya for the galley build. Bat, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Thank you, man. Thank you. Let me change over to my Hunter real quick, because all my stuff is locked on my Hunter, because I think what I was doing right before was a locked loadout activity. Let's see here. Drop this on. So guys, this evening, we're going to be looking into trying to do some of the things that I've been putting off for quite some time. Meaning some of the stuff. Promethean, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? So going to do some of the Kepler stuff. I have Grand Master level. I have Grandmaster level conquests that I need to do. I've not touched them yet. Just a bunch of stuff. So I did. Yeah. I ended up getting everything. I ended up with 950 points. So I was in good shape. So yeah, we killed it, man. We absolutely killed it. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Simple. You too, Goosey. Yeah, appreciate you guys. What'd you guys do today? Did you guys celebrate at all? If I had an orange sweater, I would have worn it today, but happy Thanksgiving back. And to anyone else, let's see here. Yeah. So you can see we got everything 950. I did not get a chance to push past. I was 29,000 points short of top 1% for salt mines, but I didn't have a chance to go back. I was top 1% for all of these. I had 1,200 points last time I had checked, but I pushed out. So Simple said cooking yams take the longest, but everything looks great. That's good, man. That's awesome. Yeah, my mom. So we got in at 1 a.m. last night. So we were flying back home, traveling all day yesterday. Like I said in the Discord yesterday, that freaking the airplane, whatchamacallit, Wi-Fi was popping off, bro. It was going crazy yesterday. I could talk to everyone on Discord the entire flight home, no issue. So I was able to catch up on some things, which I was really, really thankful for. Because even though I was in the Discord a lot, you guys saw me in the Discord a lot over the last couple of days, I was not in there nearly as much as I usually am. Usually I'm hanging out, just checking what's going on, letting you guys yap with each other. But man, we were just vibing. Heather and I had a good time. Little baby moon action. Zavala has the Crucible rocket sidearm if you haven't gotten it yet. I had heard that. I do remember that the rolls rotate. I think that Harley had mentioned that it was probably had mentioned something about it not having reconstruction on there. Is that right? Or is it redirection? I don't remember which one it is. He said it didn't have one of the perks he was looking for. I just can't remember which one it was. If you want to, Goosey, I'm about to run some stuff. Prometheum, I was actually going to see it. Are you on the game, bro? Are you playing? Or are you just vibing in stream? Bat says it is redirection, yeah. We were going to see... not in the game. Okay. So Bat and I are going to run... We're going to run a little bit of mythic stuff on Kepler here in a second. And guys, we're just going to vibe tonight. So I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your top level vibing. Like what... I want to get a temperature read. Because like I said, I've been gone. What are our thoughts on... Like, what's the thoughts on everything that came out with Renegades? What are you guys excited about? What are you not excited about? What are you interested in? Unfortunately, this vacation was not that kind of family vacation. I did not get invited to Bungie. Unfortunate. That's stoked. Praxic Blade does look good. It looks really good. So if you guys did not see friend of the show, friend of the channel, Aegis had quite a bit of coverage. He has one more video coming out tomorrow. Yeah, Goosey, the heel frame LMG is such an interesting thing. I love that they cooked up the tech having it be able to not use ammo when you're hip firing. I thought that was fantastic, dude. So that's the kind of stuff that I think is really, really underrated. Like, we're getting, like, I don't know if you guys saw, there were a couple interviews that came out today. One that came out with IGN that was with Tyson Green, the game director. And then one came out today that was Scarrow. It was actually a video interview. Scarrow with one of the devs. He's been on a lot of the Vidocs. I can't remember his name. But, you know, when they're talking about the game, you can hear that they are hearing us, right? Like, they understand. But what I don't think we remember often enough as a community and just a player base is that, like, Bungie is not just a bunch of like little tiny people, right? Like, it's not like me talking to Neo, who just popped in the chat. What's up, bro? It's not like me telling Neo or Bat being like, hey, I want to do this in the Discord server. Hey, can you just go do this real quick? It's like full teams, right? Like huge teams. You've instructed people to work for months on this thing. And it's not like sometimes it's easy, right? You can flip the switch, and if it comes down to score thresholds for this limited time event, right? Like, they're going to be nimble, they're going to quickly. But when it comes to something like the Portal, where it's, you know, you got teams that have been working on it for months and months and months, trying to do all this stuff, like, you just can't, there's nuance to it, right? Like, you can't, like, just immediately scrap everything and throw it all out. So, I don't know. You can hear from them, though. You can hear from them in how they're communicating with us, how they're talking with us, that they are hearing us. They're working on course correcting. The one thing that not concerned me, because this is something I've been kind of calling for and thinking, you know, we'll talk here in a little bit. We'll talk about what the rumored Destiny 3, you know, in the probably earliest stage of production possible. We'll talk about that here in a little bit, but the conversation around, like, I don't know, the conversation around Renegades saving the game, right? Like, people thinking about that, like, hey, is this going to do this? Is this going to be able to bring it back? I think the resounding thing is like, hey, if you are enjoying Destiny right now, you're going to enjoy Renegades. Hey, if you like Destiny and Star Wars, hey, you're going to like Renegades. If you are out of Destiny right now, you're doing other stuff, is this going to pull you back from other games? Probably not. I'm a little disappointed to hear that. Dungeons usually bring people back, like in-game activities coming into the game. They usually bring people back, but I think, and I'm really hoping that Shattered Cypher, which is coming after Renegades, and who knows when that's going to be, right? Like, there's been stuff come out that says that Shattered Cypher has been delayed internally, which I am all for. Personally, I'll put it out there. I am all for delaying. If they need to delay, let them delay. If Sony's going to give them time to cook, let them cook. Even if that means we're dropping player base, doing stuff like that, I think that'll be fantastic. But realistically, man, I just feel like they need to get the game into a stable place. That's something that they talked about with, like in that IGN article with Tyson Green. They were talking about how this was by far, and we've had some really buggy releases in the past. This was by far the buggiest release they have ever put into the game. And understandably so, right? Like, they had so many system changes. They had so many levers they were pulling all at the same time. And if they would have kind of progressively rolled these out, I don't know. You know, I don't know. They kind of ripped the Band-Aid off and did that. So it'll be interesting. I'm hoping that Renegades, obviously, I'm hoping that the core, I'm hoping the story is at least as good as the Edge of Fate. So I'm hoping Renegade's story is at least as good as Edge of Fate. I'm hoping that the dungeon is more accessible and more widely loved than the Desert Perpetual was. Desert Perpetual definitely felt like a very high end game. I would love for Equilibrium to be a lower end game activity. It's been a minute since we had something that was more approachable to the average player, and I think that would be great. Yeah, if it fell, but I think if it fell between Vespers and Sunder Doctrine, like on normal mode, I don't care how hard, I don't care at all about how hard contest is. Like, let contest be fucking insanely hard. That's fine. Yeah, a war. Oh, dude, that'd be Goosey. That would be awesome if we could get a Warlord's Ruin level dungeon on normal difficulty. Let it be that. Let people get in here. Let them enjoy. I saw the leaked, not leaked, but I saw the not shown but talked about weapons from the dungeon. They don't seem like they're gonna be like crazy. I don't know if we know what the exotic is, but if they let the dungeon be something a little more approachable that people enjoy playing, you know, that could really keep people locked in, have them enjoy that. I think that would be fantastic. And, you know, let's go from there. Let's see. There's been some rumored stuff come out about what the back half of Renegades would look like. You know, the Ash and Iron equivalent. I can't remember what the name of it is right now, but there could be some juicer activities and stuff coming back in that back half of Renegades. And so we'll see. You know, we got a new year coming up. We're rolling into the new year. We got all sorts of games. We got all sorts of stuff coming up. So guys, I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty excited about it. So pretty excited. I don't know what Stream Elements is doing right now. Get this thing out of here. Fletcher, that is true. Yep, the fact that the dungeon is directly tied and directly tied in with the thing. So, Slayer, what's up, man? Thank you for following the channel. All right, Bat, you ready to get into this thing, man? Brave Seminole, I saw your message. I actually haven't played enough of the Portal to see which roles have that. Have the good thing. So if anyone in chat has the ability to, I think Goosey had looked at the things. Goosey, can you let me know? Or better yet, if you could do it on the YouTube side and let Brave Seminole know on YouTube what role he should get. So the sidearm from Zavala. Snowy, thank you for resubscribing for 6 months, bro. 6 months. Spending your hard-earned cash money. What is this emblem? That's a hot emblem. Is that from the store? Like that. Bat, you are set to invite only. Brave Seminole, Goosey over on Twitch chat said they all kind of suck, but if you want heel clip incandescent, far left has that. So I don't know if they have shifted, but if they have, it seems like they are not quite as juicer as we wish they were. Let's see here. Let's see here. Bring this up here. I thought I had a... I thought I had created a loadout for this stuff, but maybe I didn't save one. So let me do this real quick. Bring stuff up. I know I don't necessarily have to bring it up, but I want to. Because I worked so hard to hit 550. Why wouldn't I get as close as possible? So the whole point of doing the Edge of Fate campaign stuff is to try to get the Aeon, what is it? Aeon adapter set? I know, I don't have another chess piece on me right now that I can put into it. Okay, let me see. I might have one in my vault. It's gonna drive me crazy. I don't have one in my vault. Do I have one in my season pass? Let's see. We do, chat. We do. Let's go. All right. There we go. Perfect. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. Crota sometime? Maybe. Yeah, maybe we're in the... Since we're in those final days, I'm trying to lock in when I got some time to play. We got more family coming in town tomorrow, so I'm trying to take advantage this evening with what I can. I need to... All right, let's see here real quick. So I know... all right, mythic missions, I need to do the message, but then I also need to do here, you know what, let's see here, don't I need to get like what's up, Trey? Aeon adapter bonus. It's something good. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know that it's better. Does it have to do with rockets? Like some sort of rocket deal? I thought it had like a rocket bonus or there was something in regards to something in regards to like micro missiles and things of that sort of stuff. Yeah. That's right. Aztec Vice, what's up, man? Trey, I missed you too, bro. I was inside you yesterday. I mean, inside your state yesterday. We just loaded right here, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where to go, bro. All right, Strangelet capsule charge. Oh, okay, I might need to put this. Let me go back to Caldera real quick. Get us a shot. In the vault near the altar for the message. Okay. But I thought, Prometheum, I thought when we did this the last time, I thought we left off where I need to get some more Strangelets. Is that not true? Am I misremembering that? That's for the quest, not the triumph. So can I just go ahead and do the mission? Like, can I do the... So that's not it. Legend Edge of Fate was much easier than other legendary campaigns in my experience. Here, let's do this, Bat. Let's go to the outer steps area. Yeah, I thought that the legendary version or the legendary mission was significantly easier, in my opinion. Yeah, Legend Callus on day one was one of the more frustrating things I had ever done in the game, because I was not sold on Strand at that point. I don't know if you guys remember, but Strand Titan, when it first came out, was actually boo-boo. Like, I did not like it at all. Oh. Dude, it's been a minute since I used these abilities, y'all. Hold on. I'm seeing a... Where do I go for this thing? Oh, it's over here. I can start the mission as long as I don't have a capsule on me. Okay. Well, maybe we'll get this capsule here and then... we'll go from there. However, I don't... Okay, so the capsule thing is saying it's back here now. So where are you, capsule? Are you in this area? Kept feeling like I was getting shot from behind there. Okay. Well, where does it want me to go? Okay, so it keeps kind of like running me around, bro. Bat, do you know where to go? It keeps like putting the diamond behind me. See, it says it's back here by you. Does it give any clues on here? No, it says, okay, it says bat is in the area. Okay, so it must be back here, but I just don't know why it keeps flipping the like indicator. Okay, I'm coming to you. Yeah, every time I come here, it would just say, okay, I see it. So, do you remember how we get this one? I know there's probably a puzzle of some sort, but it's like the old video game adage, if you see enemies, kill enemies. Okay, so there is a room there. Oh, okay. There's a brig boy. There we go. Okay. So here's a relocator. Can't shoot that there. I took a family vacation like Ascross. Not quite. Not quite. See, I tried to do the same thing. Oh, okay. If you jump. Where's the... Oh, it's over here. No, that's Matter Spark. Dude, it's been so long since I messed around with this stuff. I don't know where the thing is. See, this is a Matter Spark thing. I feel like I could hear it. I'm kind of enjoying... Oh, here it is. Here it is. I was kind of enjoying just like fucking around with it, but for me, I think you're right. So yeah, like... Sorry, I did a message. You get a rally flag in here. So we're in here. Well, okay, hold on. So did you say, you said I'll be able to launch the mission? How do I launch? How do I just straight up? I need to just do that final mission, but do you know how? This is Destiny 2. Back at the altar behind the big circle door that opens. Okay. So you can just launch from there. All right, let's go there. It was a good week, man. Is there a way? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the week away was awesome, dude. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, you know, don't necessarily... I'm not usually the best about getting away and disconnecting, but I feel like we did a really good job this time. Well, okay, hold up. Why don't I see a mythic version of it? See, I feel like that's what we were talking about, where I needed more strangelets to get access to it. Okay, let me do this. Let's see, can you set it to mythic? And if you set it to mythic, does that give it to me? Yeah, Prometheum, you remember we were running that, and then I can't remember who we were running with at that time, but he had mentioned multiple times. He was like, okay, well, we got to go do Strangeless, over and over and over again. And I didn't know why, but I think that might be what's going on. Okay, so we'll do this here, Bat. I'm just really hoping that it gives me. I do see it says Mythic Mission, the message. I'm just really hoping that it gives me access, or it gives me the completion. Because do I need all the strangelets and everything done? Destiny Rising. This is not Destiny Rising. This is Destiny 2. Sounds good, bro. Thanks for hanging out. Approach the singularity. Am I doing doctrine runs? I'm not right now. All I'm doing this for right now is the Aeon adapter set. So can anyone tell me, do I need to do all of the Mythic World Strangelets to get the Aeon adapter set? I'm willing to do them. That's not a problem. I just want to know. Because I also need to do like Grandmaster level. I need to do GM level like conquests and stuff. Because I'm a grade A, like, procrastinator. Well, procrastinator is not really the best way to say it. It's been more of a just not had time.
A trade like that wouldn't be possible. The 9 can bring anything forward in time, but nothing ever goes backward. 3 would have told her as much.
Maya's echo means no isn't an answer.
Oh, I was hoping I might be able to land on something.
It's a matter of physical impossibility.
When Maya spoke to us in the gorge, she said she did what she came here to do. But we're not back in the Golden Age. What did she try to do?
The echo can compel, but it cannot force the impossible. We can't worry about this now, Guardian. We need the Archon out of the way. Then we'll deal with Maya.
Radar, thank you for resubscribing, man. 5 months. Welcome back, bro. I think we're good, man. I think you did it. Yes, you did. Yeah, the Kepler origin trait is very nice. Oh, I just got fucking whacked by that Minotaur, bro. Oh, I'm about to get my cheeks clapped. Yeah, shouldn't have went down there. I made a judgment call right there. I had a feeling you were gonna nuke that wyvern, so I went ahead and went for the minnow. Y'all don't forget, we're getting towards, we're right at the tail end of November. If you guys have not used your Prime sub for the month, please don't forget, you can use it right here on the channel. Keep Jeffrey Bezos from doing silly things with your money. Give it to a silly man like myself. Or your other favorite streamer. It doesn't have to be me. Stealth 20 WR, thank you for following the channel. Appreciate you, bro. Stealth, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate you, bro. Starting up the hype train. Hell yeah. Just remember, there are added benefits to becoming a subscriber in our Discord. So if you are a subscriber here on Twitch or a member on YouTube, make sure that you have those platforms linked up with your Discord, because you will get access to inaccessible Discord channels. You can get important life updates. You can get kind of behind the scenes footage, different things that other people are not seeing. So discord.gg/saxplaysgames, or you can do !Discord in the chat. You'll be able to see that. Prime subs do count for the Discord. They do count, so. Absurdlies, I think that's how you say your name. I am, right now we're just working on some of this stuff for Kepler that I've been ignoring. So I would like to get the Aeon adapter set, but I've not done the mythic missions. So So that's what we're working on. Oh, you don't have the prismatic fragments? Honestly, dude, you don't necessarily need all of them. You just need the right ones. And so it's hard to remember where they come from. As long as you got the right ones, you should be in a pretty good place. Now, I could not tell you, like I said, off the top of my head, I can't tell you which ones are the right ones. All right, there you go. That's all you need, brother. He said, no, I got the right ones. Hell yeah, dude. God bless Bat for knowing how to do all this shit. Eight crystals in the air to kill the Minotaur boss. We're doing the last boss, so look at Bat running around. Tommy and I did this on one thing, but I'm on island time right now. So Shifty, what's up, bro? Vacation was great, man. This was an actual vacation, this was not a family vacation. This was a literal vacation. Brother, I am on island time. We were on an island. We went to the Caribbean. That's what I'll say right now. Hit you deep in your soul. So I know we got some nasty enemies that will, during the second damage phase, we got some nasty enemies that can sneak up on us. So we got to be careful here. Your other one got banned off Discord. Do I want to know why your other one got banned off Discord? NYC said this is not going to count. That's no good. Shall we practice? Happy Thanksgiving to you, Shifty. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, the legendary stuff for Edge of Fate is pretty straightforward. Really wish I had more special. There's a little bit up here. Not a ton, though. Okay, there's a little bit. Dad, we gotta watch out for these enemies here coming up behind us. We might be able to nuke this thing. I just remember Tommy and I getting worked over. Yeah, this one right here. because he teleports and shit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We were able to brute force it. Do I know the ulterior observation god roll? I do not.
Is anyone else freezing?
So NYC, are you saying that I need to not, like, could I hold, if I get to the final boss checkpoint of this, could I go do the strangelets and then turn around and come back to the boss checkpoint? Because if so, Raul, how you doing, man? Doing great.
What? Why?
Because I'm supposed to tell you now.
Because I would rather, if we can hold on to a checkpoint. Also, is this where like the is this where the loot cave is? This is the first time you came across the channel? I'm sorry to hear you have bronchitis, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that shit, bro. I don't want a fresh restart, bro. Yeah, this is the loot cave. Yeah, well, my brother in the under the Traveler's Light Aegis says that the Edge of Fate's gonna have some better ones, so. Yeah, in Renegades, there's some blaster weapons that are better, so. What'd I say? Oh, did I? Ryuchi, how you doing, man? Where do I go? How do I get out of the map? Yeah, honestly, yeah, if you can get a mint god roll, bro, you're gonna be in a good place. You'd be in a good place, bro. What's the litmus test? Kind of feels like a D's nuts joke. Like lit D's nuts. I've been called worse. I've been called worse. No, man, no! Don't leave me here! Raul, I'm excited for the new I'm excited for the new expansion. I think that they're doing some cool things. I love dungeoning. I love dungeons in general, so I'm really, really excited for that. I have concerns about some of the not concerns about the invasion stuff. I think that I hope they refine it a little bit. I would love to see more. I post about this on Twitter, but I think it would be nice if they did more incentives for invaders other than just having them need to completely force their way into, like, okay, the only way as an invader you are successful is getting kills. I think that that's one of the issues that we had with, like, Gambit Invasion. Sometimes, like, it was cool if you were really into the PvP stuff, but if you had other objectives as an invader, to progress, to kind of acquire loot, maybe some tampering things, some things that you could kind of like fall back, kind of, I don't know, kind of take things from there. I think that would be nice, but yeah, I'd be careful with, I don't know. Everyone's so like ready and excited about the whole like D3 thing, but guys, like, no, we're gonna be completely different people. We're gonna be completely different people when a Destiny 3 comes out. So just take it with a grain of salt, y'all. Take it with a grain of salt. Two good mints. One rewind bait and switch, rewind elemental honing. Hell yeah, Daniel. Good shit, man. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I think it's I think it is exactly what they need to do for the game. Oh, I forgot that I need to do that. Let's see if I can save this here. But this thing is so far off. Like, I don't think you guys understand how incredibly far away Destiny 3 would be. I recently said that I wish that they would do something more akin to an ODST or a Halo Reach, where we could have like a small off-world situation, like out of the solar system. Then hell of a line, what? Oh my god. Bungie's not said shit about it. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we are literally gonna be like different human beings. That can you pull me? I don't want, yeah, thank you. Okay. Daniel, thank you for moving over to the Twitch side, man. Welcome over. Like, I'm not trying to like shit on the idea of D3. I've been touting it forever. Like, I think they really need to. But vertical stream layout is cool. Yeah, thanks, man. If you hop in the Discord, I can try to help you and I can give you the, if you want, Flovis, if you hop in our Discord and then let me know that it's you, I can try to send you the masks that I use, like to cut out the elements if you want to. Or you could just, I mean, you probably could figure it out for yourself as well if you want to, but I'm happy to give it to you if you want me to. Dan, you haven't finished it on any difficulty? Or on mythic difficulty? Oh, I'm trying to survive here. I gotcha. Well, there's a lot of stuff that comes from finishing the campaign. You know, a lot of little side missions and stuff like that. But yeah, if you weren't having a good time, Dan, I can't really blame you. Heard something screaming in my ear, but then I turned to the left of me and there was only a Batman there. So I don't know. Only a Batman. Here we go. Righteous! Righteous! Nice. Well, I'm not thrilled about this situation, chat. Okay. Don't mind me whiffing my fucking grenade, bro. We ain't gonna talk about it? How long did the Edge of Fate take me? Didn't take too long. I mean, we knocked it out in a day, but I was playing with Hala and Revolt, so.
No. This is how it happens, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh man, what is that called?
Am I dying?
Hold on, Lewis.
I'll be honest, I've not even put it on one time. The only one I've actually put on
My chisel is sharp.
is
The message is clear.
I got Metaiodoxia, or not Metaiodoxia, Eunoia.
3 years
Eunoia is
dead.
the only one that I've actually put on.
Nine that invited us here is dead.
I'm so sorry. It was like a block in my mind.
Let's see
The
here.
9 wouldn't let me remember until now.
They brought us here to tell us something. They rearranged our entire lives. For what?
There has to be a reason. What type of message are we supposed to hear?
Melis Panoplia, that's right.
End of endings has been revealed.
Man, they love their IA words, don't they?
Blood of the giver feeds the singularity.
They're using Three's body to widen the black hole. They made the singularity.
That's a pretty cool mission.
I will cut you down long before the singularity grows large enough to swallow you.
The Archon is the only thing between us and the answers we deserve. Bury him, Guardian.
Look at that snout on that ship, bro. Ghosterity, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Honestly, W stream. Thank you, bro. Y'all, if you're ever on the YouTube side, don't be shy. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. If you guys could like the stream, that'll let more people know. More people know what we got going on. I'm good, man. I'm doing well. We are just working on some last minute things, some things we've been procrastinating. So
All of this is as foretold.
thank you, man. Yeah, guys, if you have not seen, I've shielded it a lot online, but if you guys did not see my one-on-one interview that I hosted with Aegis, that is on the Sax Talks Games channel. So right now you are watching on Sax Plays Games, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. I have a second channel. Did not mean to cast this. I'm going to go ahead and use it on this bad boy. I have a second channel called Sax Talks Games. And that is where I do what I do best, which is yapping about the things I love. So I have 2 episodes that are up over there. 2 of them actually went live on this channel, but I think I'm going to re-upload them over there so that everything just kind of lives on the same channel. So, yeah, if you guys could, if you're on the YouTube side of things, if you want to like the stream, that'd be awesome. Hit the little thumbs up for me. Lets YouTube know to show it to more people. Guys, you think I should go help bat? I should probably go help bat, right? Yep. Aegis works extremely hard at what he does. I would be lying if I said that he wasn't a big influence on the type of content I started making. Like when I first started making content, it was yapping content where over top of like solo dungeons, teaching people how to solo dungeons and sitting there and kind of breaking it down. No, bat, no. And so I have watched a lot of Aegis' content and I've always enjoyed it. What he's had going on. Solo Flawless Prophecy. So I don't have a ton about specifically for Warlock, but I do have a Solo Flawless Prophecy. I believe I have a Solo Flawless Prophecy video. It's going to be an older video. It's not going to be as refined as my current stuff, but that's just because it was from earlier in the year, guys. So I started, if you guys are new here, new to the channel, you don't know much about me, I started making content back in February. So obviously I had been making content for my clan, like internally for a long time, but I had never made content when it came to like videos and stuff like that. I've been making a lot of like text documents, a lot of spreadsheets, a lot of like websites, stuff like that. So. Yeah, I mean the key for basically, or the key for soloing any dungeon is just patience, right? Like you got to be able to make it through when you're learning. Make sure you're not risking your life unnecessarily. Remember, you have infinite time in a solo dungeon to do what you need to do. A 4-phase flawless is better than you trying to squeak out a 3-phase.
Into infinity as exile.
Will packs in 5? Hell yeah, brother. The lightsabers look so cool, man. Alright, y'all, let's get this shit. Dan, you're fine, man. I'm perfectly happy with the content I make, and we watch other stuff too. So I love collabing with other content creators. I've been watching other content creators for a long time. So do appreciate you asking though. Luminous, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Yeah, the boss fight's sick, bro. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, the Luzaku LMG looks really cool. Oh, I gotta get charged up, don't I? Stash, bro. I desperately wish it would have been that. I really, really, really do wish that that's what I would have been doing, but it was good, man. It was a good time. You know what? We were on vacation. I told my wife that. I told her that we were kind of joking about that and stuff, and she was like, "Oh, I'd love to go to." She's like, "I'd love to go to Seattle." I'm like, "Hell yeah!" I have the heart to tell her that when I say I'm on a family vacation, it's not actually a family vacation. She didn't get the memo. That is true. That's very true. Yeah, we had a very nice time. If you guys are not aware, me and my wife are expecting our first child. So our little baby girl. She's coming in April. So we're expecting, and we had this trip already planned. And so we decided that we were just going to turn this into our baby moon. So yeah, thanks, man. So this turned into our baby moon, just kind of enjoying each other's company, enjoying what that means. And thank you, Will. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Goosey. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, man. I didn't realize you had already gone through that one, so. yeah. All these guys are family members. It's weird. There's a lot of nepotism. A 214 and a 16-year-old. Holy man, what range? Kiro, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Bife as well. Sorry, Bat. Had to give you an overshow, brother. Yeah, you know what, Tommy? We just really like spending time together, brother. Getting to know each other, as they say. The Hunter Overshield exotic does look really good. Hell yeah, Stash. That sounds good to me. Mida, I think this is probably... I'm probably rocking right now Heel Clip Incandescent. I do have one with whatchamacallit, like attrition orbs on it that I like. So. Yeah, it takes like 2 little buffs. Honestly, Tommy, that is very valid. Okay.
3 intervened so Drifter would bring the means to revive them. Brought Lodi
So maybe it was
voice.
true.
Summoned the weapon in myself so we would hear their message.
Yeah, that actually does suck. I don't know why. Why do I have to launch that? Who the fuck is this guy? What's up, Jake? What's up, brother?
Wait, this call is different than the others? What happens to me?
No, Goosey, I was gone for half the thing, bro.
I guess you'll find out.
I was gone for half of it.
Guess so.
I didn't play zone control.
Whatever you see, don't worry about me.
British.
I was made for this.
Yeah, so I did most of them. I didn't play zone control, and then I didn't play the rest of the stuff. So.
Hero. You got us here, Guardian. Now get us the answers we deserve.
Evo, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? We are doing we were doing the legendary, or I'm sorry, the mythic campaign, but unfortunately it looks like I have to go do all of the little side quest thing, but I think I'm okay with I mean, we got it done. That was fairly easy. I don't think I died the entire time. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually seeing if we can just shift over to I need to do the Grandmaster Conquest. So let's see here. Yeah, that sucks. I was hoping I could just load in with that, so. Tommy, that sounds good, man. Let's see here. Need to run. Yeah, I need to run like all of these, so So guys, give me just a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom and then we will get after it. And then, yeah, Tommy, if you want to join on Bat and I, and then Bat, you can make me lead and we can kind of go from there. But I'll be right back. right, y'all, we back. We back. Let's get it. What we got? Seasonal hub. We go here. So actually, let me go check. I need to check my guardian ranks here. I can't remember what I've done yet. Okay, so I just need to complete all of them. So I've only done 1 of 6. Which one have I actually done? Does it show you which one you've done? Okay, so modifiers, we have no radar, limited revise, equipment lock, avant-garde, glass cannon. We have overload and unstop, hot step, and epitaph. So let's do. Say completed when I hover. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna go. With like this. I think I'm gonna go with a bonk build. Avant-garde. Okay. Because I think I'm on prismatic. Or it's not bonk, it's this is just like a worm god. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. I ain't scared, chat. We got this. Can you relaunch them if you've already done them? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this mission's an all-timer, bro. I do wish I had my sword on for this, but it doesn't necessarily mean I make the jumps better. Honestly, it probably means the opposite. It probably means I'll make them better because I don't have them on, but... Remind me, what is combat fatigue? Daniel, yep, this is Destiny 2. Okay. Is that where someone has like the most kills technically? Trying to survive here. Gotcha. Yeah, David, this is a good one. They brought it back. It went away for a while, and then they brought it back for during Into the Light. So that was the little like buffer expansion that they did during or right before the final shape, like during that window, whatever the delay window that they had. So Lunas, have a good night, man. Thank you, David. Yeah, we can usually get the movement down pretty well, bro. It's just, he says right before. That's like famous last word scenario right there, dude. We are, so I'm working on my Guardian rank. I think I'm at Guardian rank 9. I think this will get me up to 10 if I get all these GM level conquest done. Oh, that's a non-stop. Oh, how did I stun it? You know what? I'm gonna leave that there. See if the guys pick it up. Dude, this was like Bungie's greatest troll. They put this room in that was absolutely miserable for the first teams who did it, and then adding in like the best shortcut in any exotic mission they've ever made. It's just such a funny little like nod to the player base. Are you gonna let me through? Damn it. GT, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? David, did you have to jump around, dude? Also, no shot. This put me above the fucking... There we go. Damn, dude. I am working on Conquest. Yes, I am. Trying to see if we can get stuff taken care of, man. What are the what are the last two you need? I need 5 of the 6. There's one I already had done. I just don't remember what it is. Sabathoon, Spire, and Kelsfall. All right, bro. Are you on the game, dude? When we get there, I can bring you in. Because I know for sure I got to do both of those. So. Sounds good, bro. Yeah, just let me know. Let me know when you're on. I mean, we're basically gonna blaze through these. So like, if you can get on before, I'll hold those to last. So, Cowboy, what's up, man? Happy Thanksgiving, bro. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I'm even thinking or even flirting with the Guardian rank 11 thing. I just don't know that I even care at this point. But I thought it might be nice to just kind of go and knock these out. Just be able to say I do them. Yeah, I wouldn't mind running the Avalon thing, but I'm not going to ram my head against the wall for it just for an arbitrary number. Give me all the mores, bro. Smack him with the keyboard, bro. Okay. Guess that's just gonna go straight over your head. You know, we talked Renegades a little bit at the top, GT, but I'm for sure open to talk about it. If you guys got stuff, Renegade stuff you want to talk about, obviously I've not gotten hands-on with anything, but I'm super excited. I'm super excited for aspects of it, and then there's parts of it that are like, okay, well, this is going to be just a little more chill. All right. Let's do 2 of them. Guess we're doing 3. Let's go, bro. Lots of orbs, lots of orbs. Let's go, bro. Dude, there's nothing like greeting a fucking boss who's trying to melee you off the map, hitting them with a melee at the exact same time, and basically just parrying it, keeping yourself in the action. It feels so good, dude. Oh, that's one down. It's one down, bro. It's one down. Let's go. Good shit, boys. A lionfish. Hey, that's my first tier 5 lionfish. That's a pretty good one. Little rhyme stealer chill clip. Okay. That should be 2 of 6. Let's see. Let's make sure I have not already done that one. Because if I already did that one, I guess that would just be a... Okay, so I see where it says it now. Oh, okay, so the Grandmaster I had done was Fallen Saber. Fallen Saber. Okay. All right, we're going to Delve now, gents. This one has Haste. Avant-Garde's on again. We're going to have Barrier and Overload. All right, let's look at this Renegade stuff real quick. GT said, story looks great. Lightsaber looks amazing. Hoping the new mode is fun. Not sure about getting T5 off the rip. What grinding looks like moving forward. Honestly, bro, that is very, very valid. That is that's probably my main concern. Is just why are we doing this? You know what I mean? Like, why are we going in and just gonna, like, we don't have any, I genuinely thought they were going to revert that. They came out and said that we were going to, that we were going to have this, this boost or whatever. Or, I'm sorry, we were going to stay no leveling in Renegades. And now I just got this big question. The main draw I could see is the fact that we're in this situation where we have all of these new weapons, like all the blasters and like that kind of stuff. But man, I hope the new activity's fun. I love the Nether. I think the Nether was fantastic. And so using that as like a jumping off point, and I know a lot of people didn't like the whole healing mechanic. I thought it was great. I thought it made you play in a very different way. And so I enjoyed it a lot. But happy Thanksgiving to you, GT, and to everyone who's celebrating. Thank you guys very much for hanging out tonight on this holiday evening. Hope you guys got full of some good food. Got to hang out with the family today. It was nice to get home and be able to see the family. My parents today, and then we see my in-laws tomorrow. Be exciting. Yeah, I mean the three different locations look really good. I'm praying the dungeon's great, right? So. Yeah, dude, the music, like seeing Salvatore back in the studio, that was sick, dude. That was so sick. I hate to be that guy and be like, well, you know, we got to see what comes after, right? But like, there's been some rumored activities and some rumored stuff that could come up for the back half of Renegades. And we may hear that Renegades internally has been delayed. And if they can give us, I think I talked about this. I can't remember. I think I talked about it with Court on my one-on-one interview with Court, which you guys should see. You guys should check out at youtube.com/@SaxTalksGames, or just search Sax Talks Games on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or just YouTube. You can search it there. But if you go on there and you'll see my one-on-one podcast I did with Court, talked about different times that like we in the game have had to make our own fun. And then there's different times in the game where Bungie has provided us with the fun. The most relevant times that I can think of where Bungie has provided us the fun with the fun is like Into the Light, the 30th anniversary event. You know, those little like times where the game got extended. You know, where we saw them, you know, them take time, even though it was delayed and even though we wish it hadn't been, like where we had more time to really sit with the stuff. I feel like that has those activities, those times in the game, I feel like those are the times that like we look back on most fondly. I know I do, like when I think about the 30th anniversary time. But Jama, what's up, man? Thank you for resubscribing for the 4th month. A tier 1 sub. Thank you, Baron. Y'all, we are nearly at the end of the month. And we've been oh my god, dude. Nearly at the end of the month. Been a light month. If you're in the giving spirit already, if you want to subscribe to the channel, would greatly appreciate that. I do plan for sometime post Renegades launch. I do plan on so Twitch provides all affiliates with, I believe for this year it was 70 hours worth of streaming time that I can provide you guys a discount on gifting subs here on the channel. And so though I don't plan on doing another like subathon, I do plan on opening that up. So if anyone is feeling generous at the end of the year, wants to do that, make sure you guys follow on the channel and, you know, follow. Best place to find out about it is, you know, find out on Discord. But if you would like to support the channel in an effective way, in a big way, and you would like to gift subs, I will later on. Sometime in December, after Renegades drops, I'm going to be running that discount. I'll leave all the details because I can't remember off the top of my head right now how much of the discount it is, but I know it's substantial. And you can gift people some ad-free viewing. Thoughts on Renegades? I am excited for Renegades. I don't believe it's going to be what we, you know, oh my God, like it's going to fix everything. But I'm praying that it's going to be, if it is something that Bungie can use this as the like season of, like, if the story matches Levels of the Edge of Fate, if the dungeon is a little more approachable than Desert Perpetual was for the average player to get into in-game activities, and if we have a situation where Bungie can really cook and keep things from being as fucking buggy as they were over the last like 4 or 5 months, I feel like we're going to be putting in some good time and effort. And then when we get around to the equivalent of Ash and Iron, I can't remember. Can anyone remember what that's called for Renegades? What is the second half of Renegades? But anyways, whenever we get to that point, if they can keep it to a place where they have not, you know, it's not been a completely buggy mess, the story was good, and then we had this situation where, like, I really, really, really do think that the dungeon needs to be more approachable than Desert Perpetual was. But as long as we do all that, I think we're going to be in a good place. So, Jama's got a Cuba trip booked for January, so something to look forward to. Hell yeah, man. It's exciting. Nah. Sony spent nearly $4 billion on buying Bungie, and though they just had a report come out, guys, so like some of you guys might have seen that there was a report come out recently that Sony basically came out and said that Bungie did not meet their expectations. That has less to say about Bungie. That has more to say about Sony. That has a lot more to say about the fact that, like, Sony just overvalued, and to be quite honest, they just overpaid for Bungie. They just overpaid. They paid a lot of people out. There were a ton of people who got, like, huge paydays from, you know, the shares that they were holding on, like being vested and all this stuff. And so basically that report that came out was less about, I mean, to be fair, like, obviously you're never wanting to undervalue something that you own, but it was more just a correction for, you know, shareholders, right? Like, you got to let shareholders know what your expectations are so they can make decisions on if they want to buy more shares or if they want to reinvest or if they want to pull out of the company. Like, you have to do that from a legal standpoint. And so this was them saying, hey, we overvalued Bungie, this property, when we bought, by, you know, I think it was like $200 million. So they did, I think it was what, 3.6 million is what they bought Bungie for. And they basically, the valuation of Bungie now in their eyes is 3.4 billion with a B. Yeah, I mean, that is the truth right there. Like, a lot of the stuff, like, I would imagine a lot of the stuff in Sony's eyes, when it comes to Bungie, like, I do think that there is obviously disappointment when it comes to the popularity and some of the decisions and some of the stuff that's gone on inside of Bungie, right? Like the stuff with the ripping art from, you know, from artists for Marathon and having to delay that, and then, you know, things they've had to do. Like, undoubtedly there has been you know, disappointment on that front. But when it comes down to it, I mean, do you just think that Sony wants to be responsible? Like, the PR nightmare from Sony's standpoint of buying Bungie and then mismanaging it so bad that it has to be closed down, that would be absolutely dreadful. So I could definitely see them, you know, diverging. I could see Sony. I've said this multiple times on other streams. I fully expect that Sony will get even more involved in the day-to-day at Bungie, unless they absolutely cook shit with Marathon and then just can really, really get a good path forward. I think those are the things that will need to happen. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, maybe on the vertical side, if you enjoy the new vertical layout we've been rocking with recently, make sure you hit that like button. Let Bungie, let YouTube know. They should show it to more people. Greatly appreciate you guys. All right. Oh. And these areas are really cool. I wish they would have had more in them rather than us just like flying past everything. Honestly, there was quite a bit there. Like I remember week to week during Echoes not being the most excited, the most excited about everything, but I really do think they did a pretty good job with all this. The issue that I have sometimes though with these like seasonal stories is when they like start pulling in, like I know it's for a gameplay variation like aspect, but it's when they start pulling in all the different factions. Like the Hive and the Taken in my mind are so like integral to each other that it makes sense when those two factions are together. But like when I see the Vex, when I see the Fallen, the Vex, the Cabal, like all these teams or all these different factions like fighting on, like not on the same side against us, but like not together, but they're going for the same stuff. Like sometimes I feel like that just falls very flat from a, just like from a story or a narrative aspect. Like I know that they have reasons and they have like explanations for it and stuff, but let me know, do you guys agree with that at all? Like, do you feel that way ever? And it's not me not understanding, like, I fully understand that, like, oh, if something's really powerful, like all these enemy factions will probably be wanting to go for it. But there are times where it feels like it's a little forced, right? They're like, well, they have to fight the Vex through all these things. How much can we actually vary up the activities? And it's like, well, it's not really our problem. Dude, I just killed him. I just shoot things, man. Neo in the big 2025, bro. I'm a simple man. Bungie tells me to shoot, I shoot. I'm a little overextended here. Oh my God. Brother. I kind of feel like I need to go with... As much as it pained me, I kind of feel like I need to go with, like, with Warlock on some of these other ones. Not having a way to like on command or like heal is rough, dude. But I feel like having all of the different like ways to jolt and slow and scorch and all that stuff, like with the buddy build, could be really, really helpful. So glad that it doesn't wipe us. Christ on a cracker, dude. It's fucking vibrant, bro. What's up, Trax? How you doing, man? Sheesh. At least I'm getting, like, all tier 5s for this, because I was worried that because they were GM and I'm above that, that it would not do that. So, Jim, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Ooh. That's nice. Man, I wish, brother. I wish I had been out there working on some Renegade stuff. All right, we are at 3 of 6. Do 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 do. Just got done setting up your new TV. What is the new TV? Dale, what's up, Rick? Hey, Mr. Worldwide. Been there, done that. Bro, we went to a resort. And every morning they would do like fucking water aerobics, and we would just wake up to Pitbull bumping through our through our walls. Which honestly, there's worse ways to wake up. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. That is great, man. That's awesome. Okay, so we are at I've done 3 of 6. Tommy, are you okay? Because I know GT still needs a couple of these. I think you've already done these, right, Tommy? If so, can we swap out? Because I want GT to be able to get up to speed before we push into, because he's gonna run Fickrell's Castle and the Savathun Spire with us here in a moment. But we need to do Glassway real quick. So. Thank you, man. Yeah, I thought you already had them done, so I appreciate you. Oh, man. Tommy did change his name. Ryan Marley, what's up, man? We are, I am working on Guardian Ring 10 right now. I've just been procrastinating it. So I hit 550. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I can bring myself to actually want to work on the Guardian Ring 11 stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. Once we get there, we'll see how close we already are and do that. But yeah, we're working on that. So we got 3 more Grandmaster Conquests for the evening. We're just vibing, kind of just talking about Renegade stuff, everything like that. So welcome into the stream, man. Guys, on the YouTube side, I meant to do this earlier. This is here's the full screen view. If you guys want to flip, like if you find this and it is horizontal. I'm sorry, it's vertical for you. You want to see the horizontal view. You can click that link. It is now pinned in the chat on the vertical view. So, GT, where you at, brother? Find your. Yeah, I always mean to put that in there, but it's been a minute since I was streaming, so. Ooh, he got the spicy emblem. All right. So we're gonna do the Glassway now. So this will have active modifiers. We have special ammo famine. Oof. Glass cannon's active. The player with the greatest number of final blows during the activity takes more incoming damage. So I'm gonna let you guys kill everything so I don't struggle. Brawn, health is greatly increased but does not regenerate. Defeating combatants may spawn a healing orb. You know what? Let me do this right quick. Run Outbreak as an alternative to Mint. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. It doesn't say that it won't. Like, it doesn't say that it doesn't at all regenerate. It just says that it's slower. If I had... Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. What I might do for this, I might just put on like double special ammo finder kind of roll with that. And then, let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm good there. Let's see. Was there any specific burns? We got Vex Shocker, Ayo, and Hot Step. So we basically need to look out for Arc and Solar, I guess, and there's usually some Void in there as well, and then there's snipers. It's all kinds of shit. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, bro. We got this. Let's get it. Batman, thank you for resubscribing, brother. Appreciate you, man. All right, let's get it, boys. Let's get it, boys. Boy. Boy, what the hell, boy? What the hell, boy? What the hell?
You can call me Elsie.
Do.
Whatever works.
Oh, you gotta work on Tuesday?
Okay. Elizabeth it is.
I don't know, bro.
And once
I
again,
mean, you never know, even if the expansion might not even be live right away. You know, this may be terrible for me to say out loud, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do in the morning, and so I kind of wish I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind. Let's just say this: I wouldn't mind if daily reset was 1 p.m. Michelle Potter, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate you. You guys know that the last time I streamed was the 10K, the 10,000 subscriber mark stream. And we are super close to 10,500 subs on the channel now. So. Brian, it is possible to do solo. The main problem you're gonna run into on GM by yourself is just being fast enough. You just want to make sure that you are taking, like, you're setting yourself up for a win and you're going fast enough. If you need people to help you, the best thing I can tell you is actually hopping into Discord and seeing if anyone is available to run you through an encore mission. So we're doing this right now, but if we have, like, I mean, Bat's usually down to help people. Neo usually helps people with missions. We got other people who are in the Discord who have basically done everything they want to do and are willing to help you. So, reminder, guys, discord.gg/SaxPlaysGames. If you're on YouTube, you can find it in my channel description. You can find it in the description of this video as well. So, yeah, man, that's the best thing that I can say is we got a bunch of people who are willing to help. Now, you know, sometimes you might have to say, hey, I'm looking to do this, and they might be able to say, hey, I can help you in a bit, or I can help you tomorrow at this time, or something like that. Just remember, we're all players, we're all human, all got schedules and stuff. Just get this guy here real quick. All right. Here we go.
Here we are again, cleaning up another of Clovis' grave messes.
I'm sure wherever he is, he's laughing at us. He's the reason all this is here in the first place. The darkness told him to build the portal. It's his fault that Vex invaded. His fault so many people died.
Damn, I'm starting to kind of think Clovis was just a bad dude, huh?
Still wasn't enough.
There's no use
Imagine.
in wanting to help you.
Imagine being a bad dude.
Far more than most.
And it's only just begun.
And it's only just begun, little light. Okay. Certainly meant to do that, right? Dude, you've never seen a couple sniper vandals die so fast. Saint Clovis. Maya is twisted in her reasoning, like her mind is twisted, but she's also like completely integrated with the Vex, and so it's a little weird. I think Clovis is the worst dude because of what he like put people through and all that stuff. Like Maya's got bad intentions, but she do just be kind of like sticking her head down Vex portals and looking down at us kind of sussy, to be honest, if that makes sense. But, I mean, I guess she did kind of like wipe the mind of her wife, but yeah, I think it's Clovis, pretty fair. Dan, I want to read that, but it's too much for me to comprehend in the middle of the GM. Actually, let me read it real quick. I want to go back to work, but I'm off sick. Off the better part of the year, been off 3 months now. My elbow, holy man, damn. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Dude, I hurt my knee back in. That's way worse than my knee is, but I hurt my knee back around that time as well. I've actually. This trip we just went on, it was better, but man, I had to do a lot of physical therapy for it. So I've certainly been able to get through that, but man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. That really sucks. You know, isn't it funny though? It's funny how like, I don't know, you can take things for granted, like take things for, and I'm not saying you do, but like it's easy as like just normal people to be like, oh, I don't want to go to work, do all this stuff, but then, or like, I don't want to do these chores or go up and down the stairs all these times. And then like when I hurt my knee, I'm like, God, what I'd give to just go up and down the stairs and do these chores and like carry stuff from the first floor down to the basement without having it hurt. You know, it's crazy. So man, I definitely understand what you're talking about. It's like, yeah, I just want to go back to work. I just want to have a normal stuff. So y'all don't take shit for granted. Don't take it for granted, man. Okay. Very true. Need a mechanical finger for something else too, bro. There you go. There you go. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean that stuff's. Sorry, Neo. I was trying something new where you just say something innocuous and then you say AO at the end of it, and then people just think you're talking about bad stuff. Thought you might like that joke. Workshopping it, something I learned on the island. TM. Oh, is it after dark hours yet? I just hit that wyvern with a Uno reverse. Michelle says it's 2:30 a.m. Yep. that would say after dark hours. I'm not sure you guys are ready for unhinged Sags having not streamed for, I mean, because I didn't stream for multiple days before leaving for the trip as well. So. Go full unhinged. Hey, y'all, it's the middle of the night for you. It's only 9:30 p.m. for me. Ryan, what are you're over in the mountain time? I got you. Y'all British. They do be British for real. Well, I appreciate you for stopping by, Michelle. We got friends from all over the place. All over the place. But GT, we gotta have a conversation about these goddamn stasis crystals that we're on. My brother in the Traveler's Light be spamming this shit, just catching me. I'm like, how effective are they actually for brother? You fucker. That bitch went straight behind my back. He's giving me a little stasis crystal hug there, bro. I can't even do anything with all these crystals you're leaving everywhere, bro. You better watch out for these wyverns, bro. Swiggity swooty, they're coming for the booty. Okay, that was a valid one. That was valid use case. We gotta get rid of the little Hydra too. Here we go. Let's go, bro. It's pretty good. Pretty good run. Yeah, they keep you alive, but you keep fucking locking us in hell, bro. Seraphine Haze, I feel. Do 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 do. Don't think that's better. No, you're good, brother. I'm just messing around. It did feel like you were purposefully and intentionally trolling me by surrounding me in particular with your crystals. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. He went behind me and just started spamming them so they were surrounding me on all sides. I was getting claustrophobic. Hey. For protection. We don't use that. That's how I end up in this this near fatherhood situation. So British is a southern twang. Don't all speak like the king. That's funny. All right. All right. Troll the streamer hours. Honestly, I'm just happy to be hanging out. Happy to be back. Vibing with you guys, so. Let's do this. All right, I'm gonna throw. We're gonna start. We're gonna finish with the Sabathun Spire. We're gonna do this Grandmaster for Fickrell's Castle. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and then we'll get after it. But I'm gonna leave these on the screen for you guys to check out GT and Bat, so you guys can prep for the activity. Be right back. All right, y'all, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'll be real honest, I don't even know what my things are. All right, no starting ammo, no special or heavy ammo, bro. Heavy ammo famine. Okay. Settle foes. We have all 3. Battlefield promotion, deadly arc damage. Okay, we are doubling up on the arc. Resist for this bad boy. That is gnarly. Get some of these out of here. All right, y'all. Let's get it. Da, 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 da. God, I love the music, man. I love it. I'm so glad that Michael Salvatore made it back. Now, they didn't confirm, like, I wonder how that situation works. Because there's no shot. There's no shot that he was even, like, it's not like he was a W-2 employee of Bungie, right? So he just was, like, an employee. Helio Pope, what's up, man? Sorry, I just saw your message. Happy Thanksgiving, Hoosier. Oh, I love that one of those there just got promoted. Da 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 dun. Damn, bro. That was quick. We put arc assist on? Sheesh. All right, we gotta get our life right, boys. This ain't getting our life right. Can I get a finisher? One of you revive. One of you revive. One of you revive. Can you guys not revive yourselves? IGT. IGT. Redemption time, brother. I believe in GT. Come on, chat. You gotta hype him up. He got the mohawk on. He got this shit. I got rid of the champ. Oh, look at that. Look at him flexing on him, bro. There you go. There you go. Are there any champs in this wave here? Super lurk. Oh, don't get stomped out. See, we're still helping. Even though we're dead, we're still helping you, brother. Yeah, get all them trash ads out of the way for you. There you go, there you go, there you go. You got one behind you still. One behind you. Nice. Okay, he's... Yeah, there you go, there you go. Yeah, see if you can... Yeah, you want to get in there and see if you can spawn camp them all at the same time. There you go. I can't believe you got your super back already, bro. Promoted some bitch behind you. A lot of enemies behind you, bro. There you go. Good shit. Nice. There you go. Oh, don't let him back in the corner. Yeah, yeah, keep rotating. There you go, nice. I give you another. I wish I would have given you one champ, bro. Just so we could res and then we could die again, and then you just have to solo that. Yeah, don't get caught in the corner. Just keep moving. Oh, they got you with the mines, bro. Look at GT with the 53 kills. Holy shit. You're bad. What the fuck, bro? You just worked your ass off right there. Nah, we're good. We're gonna work this shit out though. Do you guys need to make any changes? Palms are sweaty. How are your knees doing? You tasting your mom's spaghetti? Oh, we all gotta do better than that, bro. I will say, I think that opening right there is like the hardest part of that whole GM. Well, there were a couple of champs. There were like multiple in there. Here, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go like this. Run to the back room, Judy says. That's actually a pretty good thought. I like that. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I don't know. We're about to find out though, aren't we? Let's get it. Just want to make me proud. Like, I'm proud that you want to make me proud, bro. That and I were just laying down in our gaming chair. We're going to actually sit up this time in our gaming chairs. To be fair, I only went down, like, I clutched up. I did a mini clutch, like a mini clutch up. GT was doing a huge clutch up. I would love it, though, if, like, the same, like, lighting effect that they did with the lightsabers, if they would have did that with the flame mohawk. So, like, since GT's running stasis, if he could look like Hades from Hercules, bro, have the blue flame, dude, that would be sick. Wookiee Blaster. That sounds like a party name. Like, you go to a party, you meet a girl, and you don't want to tell, like, you're just not telling her your real name. What's it? Hi, what's your name? My name Wookiee Blaster. Woo! Bro, those mines exploding instantaneously are gnarly. Hey, we did it. Much better. What if doing this on like the GM Conquest actually gave all of the intrinsics? It's the one thing I've not tested. Ikora, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You should be in the tower or on the edge of fate. Planet Kepler. But instead, you're here in stream. How you doing? You know what? I'm doing well. Fantastic, even. We got to see my parents today. It was the first time they've seen my wife with her like full-on baby bump. Because I don't know, like it's probably been like 2 or 3 weeks, but man, it's been recent. She has really been showing her baby bump's been bumping. So it's been awesome to see. OGT, are you coming? There he is. Yep. How are you doing? Is that what you call it when you start just slamming stasis crystals everywhere, GT? Let's get it. Good. Oh yeah, you already said that. I forgot. I just want to make sure I asked you. Y'all, we need to make sure we get these revives. Like when we have champs in here, let's make sure we grab the revives back. Don't skip these enemies. At least not champs. Do you refresh your turrets here? Oh my God. Brother just sent me. Jesus, dude. He sent me to the moon, bro. That was insane, bro. Yeah, I am, Mike. I'm very excited for the next season. I think I've said it a couple times, but the best way for me to summarize my feelings and my excitement for Renegades and what I'm hoping for is that I'm hoping that the story at least matches what the Edge of Fate did. Because I think the Edge of Fate story was really good. You know, of all of the things that were failures in the Edge of Fate, I don't believe the story was one of them. The campaign got a little dry in the middle part, but it really wrapped up nicely. As long as the story is at least as good as the Edge of Fate, and I hope it progresses, you know, I would hate for it to feel like it's not something relevant to this new Fate saga, and I don't think it will be. Like, I think it certainly is a part. So as long as it does that, I think it'll be in a good place. The next thing I would say is if we can make sure that the dungeon is a little more approachable for in-game, like people who want to play in the in-game, I think that that's huge. I think that's very important. And if we can have that, you know, where people can get into the new Equilibrium dungeon a little more approachable than the Desert Perpetual was, I think that would be smart. I've said it a couple of times. I think if they could do something between that's between Vesper's Host, contest doesn't matter. Make contest as hard as they want to, but something between Vesper's Host and Sunder Doctrine, maybe even normal mode being like a Warlord's Ruin, I think that would be pretty strong to have for the player base. Get in there, do stuff like that. And then the last thing for me is just making sure that this is the season of quality of life updates and just get it right the first time. We got to cut down on all the bugs. Dude, there are so many bugs in the game. And it just makes it very difficult to suggest for people to come back to the game if they're in this place where it's like, it's like, bro, I don't even know if the game's working. They put descriptions in the game and can I believe it? I don't know. It's tough. That makes it a little difficult. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's kind of my level there. And then, yeah, I mean, the new activity looks very intriguing to me. I think it could be really, really nice. I liked the Nether. I liked the non-healing factor of the Nether, having to do that in other ways. I think it's good and it shakes up the gameplay, but we'll see. We'll see. So, all right, let's do this thing. Yeah, like they've already ironed out, like full pun intended for, you know, Ash and Iron, but they've ironed out a lot of the issues that we were seeing with, you know, with the Edge of Fate. I think if they can continue to refine, continue to make it better, and then there are rumors of some good stuff for. I've said this before. And, you know, I've said it before tonight, and I've said it tonight as well, that Bungie does best when they have time to perform. They often do some of their worst work when they get rushed. And when they have had the opportunity to cook, like the Witch Queen got delayed. The Witch Queen was fantastic. And then coming out of that, we went straight into Lightfall. No delay, straight into Lightfall. That was a little rough, right? Like that did not perform like we had kind of hoped it would. And then we got this big delay before the final shape. That did really well, right? Like, I think that they do well. And then they put those little, like, Into the Light or 30th anniversary. Like, they sneak these events in to really tide the player base over and give us that. So I think if internally it's rumored that the Shattered Cypher expansion has been delayed, I think that's fantastic. And I'm not saying it's fantastic that they need to delay it. I think it's fantastic that they can, at this point, they can already see, hey, we need to slow down and we need to, you know, we need to give ourselves more time to do this. I think it'll be good. So. But I mean, there's even been rumors of what could be coming. Like, still no one's shown me, or no one's mentioned or reminded me what the name of the back half of Renegades is. You know, like we had Ash and Iron. I can't remember what that is called. But for Renegades, whatever that back half is, there could be some juice that comes out there. Because think about it this way, guys. So Ash and Iron was part 2 of the Edge of Fate, but it felt really disjointed, right? Like it did not, it just didn't feel like a part of, other than the fact that it had like Lodi's voice actors. Shadow and Order, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so Shadow and Order is the 4th content drop since they've changed their rollout, whatever you want to say, their content rollout. And so you got to imagine that they're getting better with every single content drop. And so, yeah, this is going to be the 4th iteration of this. And if they're giving themselves more time to cook Shattered Cypher, then there's a world where we could have a really, really strong showing with Shadow and Order, and kind of get, you know, kind of see what they have, going on. So. And then maybe Shattered Cypher could be the thing that would actually entice players to come back, right? I don't know. I have no idea. We don't know anything about Shattered Cypher. We don't know really anything beyond what we've seen about Renegades, right? Like, but there's a exotic mission that we don't know anything about. There's more stuff that we've not heard about with Renegades as well. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, someone had mentioned earlier, like, Lucasfilm Games is not going to let the story be bad, and I just don't think it is. So this is another point I've made, and I'll make this as well. Destiny, if you look at the expansions where we have a definable boss, meaning we have a boss that is completely understood. Sorry. Destiny, when we have a completely definable villain, it absolutely goes insane, right? Like, so I'm thinking Destiny 1 vanilla. We had no definable boss. I'm just dying left and right because I'm in the thing. So we had no definable boss in Destiny 1 vanilla. We had like the semblance of a boss in House of Wolves. The Taken King, we had orcs. The raid, right? Like, we had Crota. Even though that raid was very easy, like, we had Atheon, we had Crota, but we're talking full expansions. Okay. So then we had, Dark Below, we had Crota, we had this vibe there. That was, you know, that was pretty good. But Taken King, right? Getting Taken King, Oryx, the most well-defined. And then we come back to even Rise of Iron. Rise of Iron was a little okay. Like, you know, when it comes to everything, like, there was good stuff in Rise of Iron, but the villain aspect. So then we turn around, like, Destiny 2 Vanilla's campaign, like, Gaul, dude, like, people loved Gaul back, like, when it first came out. That boss fight was actually pretty difficult back in the day when it first came out. And, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, yeah, like, someone else mentioned, like, getting kicked off the tower, right? Like, literally booted off the tower by Gaul. Gaul killed the speaker. Like, we had stakes with it. And then we turn around and have even bigger stakes with Aldrin in Forsaken, right? But, like, for Curse of Osiris, we had nothing, right? Like, we barely had anything. For Warmind, we barely had anything when it came to a villain. Like, I mean, Zol, is Zol really the villain? Like, okay, that it's a fucking worm. You know what I mean? Like, that's nothing. And then we turn around and we come into Forsaken. Forsaken was massive. Forsaken was huge. And then we come into Beyond Light, and then we're just like, I don't know. I mean, sorry, we came into Shadowkeep, and yeah, we had the pyramid ship, but then Hash Ladoon, or like, Savathun, sorta, kinda, and we're not really seeing anything, do whatever. And so it just felt weak, right? Like, we have all these back and forth, all these things. Continuing on, we go into Beyond Light. Well, Aramis is still, it's pretty light, right? Like, I mean, obviously, Aramis just had a redemption arc. Like, it was one of those things where, like, she was horny for this darkness power, but like, and she was really pissed off at the Traveler, but like, that didn't really have much to do with us as a Guardian. You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't have a terrible amount to do there. Bro, but the Witch Queen and having Savathun come through in the next one, and then what do we do when we turn around and come into Lightfall? Shit. I mean, we had the Witness, which was awesome, and then and then we turn it and it's the Callus thing, and it's like, well, that doesn't fucking matter. Like, who wants to fight Callus again when we know it's just like a side mission? And then we get the Witness, like, we turn around for the final shape. So I say all that to say, we came into the Edge of Fate. We didn't really have any kind of really well-defined villain in the Edge of Fate. And so with that, I just feel like that's why some people like kind of felt we have two very well-defined villains inside of Renegades, which is why I think that we are going to, that's why I think that this is going to stand out as one of the better ones. Now, will it be super impactful on the story, or is it going to be viewed more of like a side mission? I don't know. I can't speak to that. I have no clue. I've not seen anything. I don't think anyone really has. But what I can say is that from the marketing, we're going to have a clear picture. Jesus, the retaliation. We're going to have a clear picture on who our villains are, and we're going to kind of know what we're getting into. All right, I'm going to lock in for the end of this mission. Well, the problem, we can say it's a continuation, and it is, but the truth is, like, we're still in such early phases, right? Like, with this whole saga, that we don't really know, like, what this is going to look like long term. Oh, I'm in bad shape right now. And, like, we're still fleshing out what it means to be in this new saga. So, do we need to chase this bad boy? Yeah, Dredge and Bale, I don't know, right? Like, I genuinely don't know what it's gonna look like from a long-term approach, but if they set up like another dredging big bad, or I don't know, will they? Like, I don't I don't know what I don't really know what their intentions are with it, so. Bro, I don't think I've ever had to come back here for like a second phase. brother. Yeah, that got spicy at the end, y'all. That got real spicy right there. Ooh. I just got the mint that can basically overtake every other mint I have. A stats for all, one for all, rewind, bait and switch, envious arsenal. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's like a perfect mint. I mean, if I could have got chain reaction on it, would have been nice, but that was a saucy mint. Sauce. Devin, what's up, man? I am working on GM conquests. So we've been doing conquests this evening. Trying to knock some stuff out. GT is as hard as his stasis crystals. All right, y'all. I'm going to drop this in this link. This has gone live. This is from another creator, Niwo. He has dropped his yearly, basically like the Spotify Wrapped for Destiny. All right, bro. Yeah, we'll take a break just for a second here. So I am downloading my PGCRs, which stands for post-game carnage reports. And we're going to look at my stats. And if you guys want to check out your own, you can see that. Here, let me drop this over in the YouTube side as well. Wrapped.report. All right, here we go. We're gonna check out my Destiny Wrap 2025. Let's get it. The month I grinded the hardest was July. I played for 224 hours. You guys are probably gonna beat me by a ton too, and we'll talk about that after here in a minute. Let me do this real quick. Oh yeah. Turn that dark mode off, bro. Turn that dark mode off. You can see I played. Looks like the most on the 19th and the 20th. Was that when the raid came out? That's probably what. Raids had me hooked. Played 75.9% of my game time on raids. 9.4 hours per week, y'all. My average session was 53 minutes. What is power creep? I had 3,960 super kills, 8,728 grenade kills, and 52,149 melee kills. I played 197 hours. Here, let me bring this up just a little bit for you guys. Switch this over real quick. $197 hours of Desert Perpetual, 74 for Thunder Doctrine, 61 Salvation's Edge, 59 in the Nether. Jolly, what's up, bro? I played 39 in Epic DP, 33 of Vault of Glass, and 33 of Spire the Watcher. In the Crucible, I only won 46 times with about a 52. Hey, it was better than. I only played 10 hours. I don't play very much Crucible here. Jolly, thank you for subscribing, bro. Appreciate you, man. Titan was by far my favorite class with 85% of my play time. 1,099 hours and 3,182 activities on Titan. My signature look was a galvanic base. That is the D2 creator, neon fade, and then fates intertwined. Fates intertwined. I believe that is the. Is there a Sherpa emblem for Salvation's Edge? Stats in the mines. Encore Caldera and K1 Logistics. I did K1 Logistics way more. Appreciate you, bro. I did a ton of K1. Bro, hey. Let's go, dude. I practice what I preach. Practice what I preach. Choir of One is my top. Knit Retrograde, second there, but 13% of my kills this year with Choir of One. Multimot, Kvastov, Reckless Oracle, Tenacious Mastery, and Indebted Kindness. Jolly, I hope so, man. I hope so. Long streak was 31 days between July 13th and August 12th. So I didn't skip a day. Played for the full month. Prime time was, most active hour was 9 p.m. on Sundays. Personal Crucible meta, we don't care too much about that. Solo hours, played 179. I was playing with a team mostly. Played these the most. The Nether, dude, I love the Nether. K1 Logistics, Sunder Doctrine, like I said earlier. Dungeons, man. And then look at this. I did 88 0-hour expert runs. So I practice what I preach, y'all. I try to get you guys through 0 hour. I tell you guys how to do it, make the guide, practice what I preach. I'd love to see what Neo's is. Neo, what is your 0 hour? Expert, you only have 45 this year. Yeah, 88, bro. Okay. Times my stats at the Magic number 67. Spartan was my highest played with Guardian. Then we had Hala, Batman, Steinsy, Captain Hook, Revolt, and Grusty. I can't believe Revolt made it on there. I feel like Revolt's not on the game that much. I feel like he doesn't play that much, but Bat made his way on. Hell yeah. That's awesome. GG's. GG's. That's exciting. It didn't show your runs? Oh, it did. Oh, that's weird. No. Go later. Go later in your wrapped, Neo. The GT, I was your best friend, bro. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, go later in your thing, because I had that, like, I had it early on where it showed my hours and activities, but then it showed me on like a bluish greenish screen. It showed me how many times we ran it. Guys, if you want to share your wrapped, if you want to show it, make sure you hop in the Discord, discord.gg//SaxPlaysGames. Or you can click the link in chat. Sorry for Twitch chat, we're getting spammed all over the place. Why is it going in 3 times, bro? I don't know why it does that. All right, Bat and GT, are you guys ready? I see, Neo. That's why. Yeah, I mean, with 45 hours in there, I wouldn't be surprised if you did more than 88. Shiny, how you doing, man? I am doing well, brother. We just went through my Destiny Wrapped for Destiny Wrapped for 2025. And now we are doing GM Conquest. I need one more conquest. Savathun Spire. So about to run this with Bat and GT real quick. Okay, the modifiers on this bad boy: no starting ammo, heavy ammo famine. We have no HUD, brawn, locked loadouts, galvanized 2. We're gonna have all 3 types of combatants. Exploder units have more health. Battlefield promotion. Hive acolytes will spawn fire pools that cause damage over time, rage and shield, and match game. All right, let's get it. No HUD. How come I always hear like that chat is, or that Vine is coming back? I hear it like all the time. Seems like every year, multiple times a year. All right, let's get this, bro. $35 melee kills. Yeah, I had 56,000 melee kills, bro. Doing. Bro, they cooked so much with the aesthetic of Savathun's Throne World. I also feel like it's just been a long time since we got something like as impactful as like Savathun or Oryx's Throne World, like the Dreadnought, dude. Like these places are insane, bro. Oh, I forgot I start with no ammo in this bad boy. Oh, no HUD. I mean, I knew it was no HUD because I literally read it to you guys, but hey, blaze it, bro. How many hours of bullying trade did you have? Can we do a Sax Plays Games wrapped? SPG server wrap? Let's do it by hand. Yeah, brother never wants to come play with us. I'm hurt, bro. 150 hours. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, once you told me, I thought those were your runs, like 45 runs. Once you said 45 hours worth, bro, that's so many 0 run hours or 0 hour runs. Oh, we can't. Brother, you know how I feel about cheese. That is so many 20 minutes, bro. You're not wrong. Steinsy, thank you for subscribing, bro. I just hate that I don't have any like information. I can't believe I've not gotten any ammo, bro. Yeah, we need to kind of like focus in on what we're shooting on. I don't think so, dude. I'm trying to log the fuck in, bro. I just can't. We can't see anything. Is it match game? It must be match game, isn't it? Jesus. All right, here. We're going to orbit. I'm throwing on. All right, let me get my anti-date real quick. Somehow I completely missed the fact that it was match game. He says knowing damn well he didn't even, like, he probably was told. Strand, solar, stasis. All right. I will have strand, arc, solar. But I'll at least have arc for sure in that area. You know what? I'm gonna do this. We do. Michelle's got 50,000 melee kills. Hell yeah. It's awesome. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Are you guys ready? I had no idea there was match game, so even though I probably read it, let's do it. Dio's getting in here too. Confirmed. All right. Yeah. Yeah, GT's out here complaining as hard as, like, he's complaining harder than anyone about, like, how bad LFG was. But he didn't once try our actual, like, the curated LFG that we've tried to make. When did you do it? Oh, hold up. 11:21. He did 6 days. 6 days ago, Neo. But then Baseball Ninja said he could help you in 20 to 30 minutes. Did you guys not get together?
To undo their power.
Nah, we'd never do GT Slam. Hey, did you guys know if you shoot them arc shields with arc weapons, it kills them? Bro, that still is one of my favorite things that has happened this whole, like, since I started doing this full time. Oh, okay. Guess I just punched it like a fucking squeaky toy. Come out to play. Oh my god, so much better. Holy shit, totally. Can you shoot those things? TJ Tiger said you're supposed to shoot the arc shields with solar. Honestly, dude, that was our run before this. I'm getting bullied by this one enemy in particular. The immense damage resistance that I feel like these, like, totems have. Insane, dude. I gotta remember it's not gonna pop up that I have my super, so. Me over here just spamming all these, like, ability buttons, having no idea if I actually have it. Dude, Antidate feels so good. Bungie knew I'd be too powerful with this shit if they gave me any kind of usable arc mods. Give me the big Zuck, Savvy. Here we go. You guys remember when there was like all kinds of little hidden secrets in this activity? Yeah, me neither. I think Bat and I were just waiting to... Oh. I thought you were being polite, Bat, and I thought you were just waiting for me to start jumping. It has been a minute. Yeah, he's a bad boy. What's crazy too is like, I don't know, this is gonna sound like shade and it's really not. He's not even like close to the best solo player, right? Like he doesn't do a lot of like crazy ass solo challenges. He's just so consistent. Like he stays in there and he just locks in on what he's trying to get done. And he does it in so many creative ways, which is awesome. Like, he doesn't push the bar all that often. Yeah, like, the things he can do are crazy, but I'm talking, like, he doesn't do a ton of, like, the solo raid stuff. Like, he solos a lot of stuff. And there's some stuff in there that was like, oh, what, you know, how you're not even supposed to do it. But like, it doesn't feel like he's in quite the realm of some of the, like, I don't know. Has he ever done like a solo caretaker or like a solo? I think he's probably done some solo rooted nightmares. That would make sense, but. Yeah, but you can, Last Wish has been power crept, bro.
Keep dragging you in if you don't contain it.
Yeah, solo flawless route, that's kind of, there's a lot of people who got that. Oh, okay. Well, who are our allies we're joining? Quit the game, Jake? Is that what you've done that he hasn't done? Jesus, how tanky is this enemy, bro? I don't like that I have to punch it twice. I'm just gonna come out and say that. I don't care that you broke your elbow. Sorry, Dan, that was not towards you. That was the meme. I just realized that we had someone tell us that he broke his elbow in chat. I don't even care that you broke your elbow. Of all nights to bring that meme up. Hey, island state of mind, brother. Yeah, my bad, Dan. My bad, brother. Dude, these missions, these things are like, I don't know. These missions are like the classic. So I've told my wife a couple of times recently, probably shouldn't have told her this, but I was like, could you pick a struggle today? Because like, in a loving way, but she'll be having like 12 different things. They're all very valid. Like splitting migraine, her stomach's killing her, she's nauseous as fuck. She's like, someone left work, or someone like put their 2-week notice in, so you gotta figure that shit out. Like all kinds of stuff. I'm like, can we pick a struggle today? Okay. Hey, that's not all my fault. Some of it has shared blame. Some of it has shared blame, I will say. Alright, let's get it. What am I standing on right here? What are you? You see that shit? AA Placid. Very nice. Yeah, I know there were quite a few people who were looking for that catalyst recently. Oh, you can go through any of them now? That takes the fun away. I want to go through the right ones. But that is good to know. What do you guys think a rally banner smells like? Are they made of leather? They kind of look like they're made of leather. I just planted it, Jake, and I was like sitting here like this. Smells like leather. Smells like a baseball. It smells like a baseball glove. That's a good smell right there. That's a top smell. What's your guys' favorite weird smell?
These are the Spire's wardens.
fart? That, bro. That is in the middle of playing. That is in the middle of playing, and he just types the word fart. Yeah. Nedzilla, I think you and I are on the same page, bro. Gasoline. I love the smell of gasoline. Rubber. Petrol. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of like, I've had notoriously bad times with my tires. Like over the last, oh my God, bro. Over the last like 7 years, I've been in so many damn tire shops, but I actually don't mind it that much because I love the smell of like the rubber tires. Cellophane. What is cellophane? Oh. Like shrink wrap? Here you go. We got an enemy that's behind the wall here. Can anyone oob and get that enemy? The Uba Jabba? Please tell me that's not. Please tell me we're not soft lock. Yeah, I can hear like freaking like a shrieker. You guys think there's any way to get out of bounds? Sounds good. Thanks for stopping in, Michelle. Appreciate you. Have a good sleep. All right, let's see if we can find it out of bounds, boys. Can we oob? Does it oob? I feel like we should be able to somehow, somewhere Oh. I'm out. I'm out. No way. I found him. I cannot believe I just did this. I have to save the run, bro. I actually cannot believe that I found that. Neo, please clip that. Someone. Jake, someone. Now, can I get back? Oh my god, I cannot believe you just did that, bro. I just don't know if I can get back now. Oh, yeah. I just can't. Somehow I like stood. I knew that it would be, there'd be like space under the stairs somewhere. Okay. All right. So I found a kill barrier. So hopefully it puts me back inside. I don't know if it will though. Okay, sweet. Oh my god. There we go. Bro, that was insane. Well, I appreciate that, man. Bat wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that, honest to God, dude. I gotta, yeah, so somewhere up in here, I was able to stand on it, get out of bounds, and save the run, so. Yeah. I'm actually about to. I'm about to hop off so I can clip that shit. Let's see here. All right, we have gilded. Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for hopping in, bro. Yeah, that's gonna be. That's for sure at least gonna be a short. I don't know if it's gonna be a full video. All right, Neo sent me the clip. Good night, Jake. Oh. I'm out. I'm out. No way. I found him. I cannot believe I just did this. I have to save the run, bro. I'm not muted right now. I actually cannot believe. Sick. No, I'll just, what I'll probably do is I'll probably just download the full thing and then be able to kind of be able to take that. So all right, let's go to the tower real quick. We're going to up our guardian rank, and then guys, we're gonna call it a night there. I'm gonna clip this moment out of the full thing, and then we are going to hit the hay. We got family coming in town tomorrow morning. Yeah, GG's. Thank you, man. Thank you, Bat. Appreciate you hanging out. Got some good guns. Man, I just went through a lot of my guns this morning, too. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, vacation was good. Happy to be back. Looking forward to Renegades. Excited for what it's gonna be. Let's go hit the tree real quick. That sounded bad. Not like that. Exemplar. We're 10. See here. Okay, we hit 550. We have earned tier 5 packages. A+ on an ultimate difficulty. Can do that for sure, but I've not done. The ultimate conquest probably will not do it before Tuesday. That's all right. That's all right. I'm really happy with where I'm at. So guys, thank you very much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you guys for vibing. If you guys enjoyed the stream, if you've hung out with me throughout the night, consider liking the stream. It will still show it. It will still show it to people there right on YouTube. If you are hanging out on the Twitch side and you have a Prime sub that you have not used yet, yeah, we know you got Prime. We know you got Prime. You're buying them Christmas presents, doing whatever. That means you have a free Prime sub that you can use every month. So whether or not you want to use it here, or if you want to use it somewhere else, that's perfectly fine. But just make sure you use it. So guys, until next time, be blessed, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Peace.